Hi, this is Kamila McDonald coming to you live from Kamila's Kitchen, live from Levels, and you are watching Big Stone TV.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum in the Streets with Big Stone. Today I'm at the fantastically beautiful Skyline Levels and Kamila's Kitchen. This is where the ambience and the sweetness of what Jamaica has to offer in terms of beauty and cuisine. I'm also here with my friend, Peace Ambassador, Raskova. Now we're going to be talking about herbology, meat, rootsology, and the concept of it, and the fact that we are on our third leg at this beautiful location in Kingston. Raskova, welcome, man.
Welcome again, Big Stone.
Enough love, man, and once again, congratulations on your Ambassador for Peace Award.
Give thanks, and it was highly honorable to accept it.
Not a problem, man. You deserve every moment of it, because when you live for the sake of others, then everything good will be attributed unto you.
Sure.
Today is a very special day. We're on the third leg of herbology, meat, rootsology. Tell me about the concept of herbology, meat, rootsology.
As it speaks itself, as one would take the time out to, observe the word herbology.
Yeah.
Says the whole research of herbs and their usage.
Yeah.
And how you package them and prepare them for even the marketplace.
Yes.
Because trade is a part of it, economy is a part of it, agriculture is a part of it.
Yes.
It's herbology. Mm-hmm. So it comes under one, and when you say herbology, it's all about the food, the herb, how to make your medicine, your food, and your food, your medicine.
Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine your food. I'm here with Raskova. He just explained the concept of herbology meets rootsology, and it's self-explanatory if you really dig deep into it. Now, the idea of rootsology, explain that now more in depth so that our viewing audience can understand the concept of herbs and spices and so on, meeting the roots part of the culture.
So the roots is always the roots.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, speak for itself. The roots, the tradition, the things that the people do best, which is the roots. Music,
Yeah.
the arts,
Yeah.
the food, which come back from herbology again, and how we prepare it, and how we spread it abroad internationally. Among ourselves first, because I know dance before you go abroad. So that's the whole Rootsology.
Right.
Yeah, so you know, a way you have to set to take from herbology, because you see coming from herbology, that you need recreation, other things in that we do, as I said, the arts.
Okay, what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to display some of the product right here, and then we'll take you through them. Now you've heard how Roscoe explained herbology meets rootsology, and the concept of herbology and rootsology, they're like one and the same. But there are products involved here, products that are naturally organic product that can, remember we say let your food be your medicine and your medicine your food. This is the segment that we're talking about. So we're going to talk to Roscoe about some of the products that you see displayed here.
Yes.
Let's start with the MSC Farm Pure Jamaican Honey.
Yes, so MSC are from the mustard seed community.
Yes.
Who are now seed ready in this time to even do something for the mustard seed community in terms of production.
Yeah.
And creating sales and creating market. You see, it's pure visually.
Yeah.
Pure.
So what you can use that to sweeten your little tea and your porridge and...
Natural. Only, you know, bees only, you know, have over 90 different nutrients, so you know it go. And especially when you put it with even neem. Yeah. So herbs and all, you know, is really the chemistry of what to combine together to work different, you know, move or shift different ailments instantaneously. So it's still what you mix together. But it's always good to do research.
Okay.
For all herbs.
So the other one is Immune A plus D.
So
Let's talk about that.
Straight immune system.
Yeah.
Immune system builder. Well, this is Jajar, and see, we as a distributor company, I can and the Rise, we're working with this product.
Okay.
So that's a premium. It's good. This one specifically for the immune system. There are a few ingredients like turkey berry, moringa, which is common to us, highly nutritional. So even if you take just that by itself, it won't do what when you combine it with the turkey berry. So you see the purpose of herbs mixing with herbs. So this is strictly for the immune booster. Always good.
This is the preventative measure. This is what you take before you get sick. To immunize your body, to keep your body clean.
Keep the immune system vital, which is the entire digestive system.
Okay.
All the organs and functioning. So you know when everything are functioning on the same speed.
Just like a motor car, the piston of work good with the
well aligned.
Yeah, it's aligned. Kidney Vita.
Kidney Vita.
Vita. Kidney Vita.
So this is directly for the kidney.
Okay.
Blended, included cinnamon, dandelion, tamarind, parsley, leaf of life, licorice, moringa again. Cloves, so different herbs combined to do different things for different organs, specifically.
For the kidney. But can I ask you a question? You don't have to wait till you're sick before you start taking care of your kidney.
Yeah.
These products can be used before you have a sickness.
And prevention is always
better than
to cure. So really and truly, as we said, let your food be
a medicine and your medicine your food.
Meaning is on a daily basis. It's a supplement. So it's not really a medication of such.
Yes.
It's a supplement.
It's a supplement
to prevent the sickness from even coming play.
Okay.
So
the other one is
cancer.
Cancer Vita.
Cancer Vita.
Yeah.
Most time, as I said, breast tumor. This one is more for the female.
Okay.
Breast tumor.
Because breast cancer is mostly prevalent in
women. I always say the balance of life itself. We understand some male and female. So you have male and female herbs. So this is go directly for the female.
Oh, yeah.
Breast tumor. Same come back again, moringa, castor oil, soursop, bitter melon, turmeric, guava, cane sugar, which is a thing where close to us, so the more that we can use, not only as I said, when you get sick, because we have the cane sugar. We know that the crystal sugar comes with a lot of different poison when it starts to break down.
Right.
So as we hear, really, and we say herbology is really to build a healing, a healthy nation. Healthy thoughts, healthy mind, healthy awareness and consciousness. So you stay alive and well. Not only alive, but alive and well.
So when you talk about the sugar, we're talking about the sugar from the sugar cane.
Yeah, the crystal,
The breakdown, the naturally breakdown.
Yeah, especially the
granulated sugar.
as opposed to honey or cane sugar.
Or cane sugar.
Or cane juice.
Yes.
So,
Last but, okay.
the cancer is really, don't get scared when you see the word, it all depending on what organ. Because it's always a deficiency. So we know to keeping the immune up, avoid a lot of deficiency inside the body.
Okay,
Liver
we see
cleanse.
liver cleanse, nutritional supplement. So they are supplements.
All supplement.
Explain to
All
us.
herbs combined, different herbs combined, but we always have the basic herb them as Jajira thing, you know, or label it, and as we say, we see it as a premium company where we love the idea, not just the idea, but the creativity, the creative art of even coming together and make this. So as a liver cleanse, we see again the turmeric, we see eucalyptus, onion, raisin, Spanish needle as one of the herbs in our way of.
We grow all these things in Jamaica, we don't have to import them.
Parsley, ginger, pumpkin seed, all supplement, all nutritional food. So it's really nutrition and it's going good, great. It's here.
Like Raskova said earlier, health is your wealth. You have to take care of your body because your body is your temple and the temple of the Almighty. All things come through you. Will there be some entertainment later on after we have
Yes.
there should be some entertainment. So ladies and gentlemen,
Gallery.
okay. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I'm here with Raskova, talking about herbology meet Rootsology. We're going to be talking to some more important people that makes up the whole herbology meets Rootsology. And guess what? We're coming to you live from Skyline Level and Kamila's Kitchen.
Yes.
Rastafari.
Right.
Aye, aye. A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to the Skyline Levels and Kamila's Kitchen. I'm here with my Jetna because, you know, we don't use the word mentor as Rastafarian, but my African teacher, none other than Denise Isis Miller. Now, as you know, there's a Herbology meets Rootsology tour. This is the third leg of it, and I'm here. I'm a co-host because she's the host of the event. So we're going to talk to you about your involvement with Herbology meets Rootsology.
Wow. First of all, I must say thank you so much, my brother. You're truly an inspiration. We learn from each other. Absolutely, that's how it goes. I'm a student, I'm a teacher, you're a student, and you're also a teacher. So there's reciprocity at all times.
Yes.
So last year I have to involve my colleague, which is Kabu Mahakaru, as you know, from
Big
Running
up,
African.
big up, big
yeah,
up.
Absolutely, Running
Big
African. Lighter. So you know, I heard a program of hers when she was talking about herbs. Right? And she was saying Jamaicans don't necessarily we're so rich with herbs, indigenous herbs, and we don't know much about them, and we don't know how to use them. So this was last year, and I said, wow, we need to have a forum where we can introduce herbs to people. People can get a knowledge. And so I spoke with my partner, my business partner, Cobra Palmer, with our company ICANN, and also some other good friends of ours, Sharon, of course, you know the family, and Theo Chambers. And we decided to come together and do something for Black History Month. And so it quickly segued into now we're in Black History Month, Reggae Month.
I'm telling you, and Reggae Month.
And Reggae Month. And we decided to do the Herbology meets Rootsology.
Powerful concept.
Which is about, we're learning as well about herbs. I'm having some serious manifestations about herbs as well. And we also bring in speakers at different events, because it's a tour, as you know, to talk about the herbs, talk about the spices, because we are so rich with herbs and spices. And so, as you would know, you again, because we would go to, we were at, we went to an event, Ambassador for Peace, right at Flatbridge.
Right.
Yeah, and I saw nature. And we started to talk and interact, and before you know it, we were collaborating on a tour.
Revolutionary choice meets Herbology and Rootsology.
Yeah, you know.
I must say, ladies and gentlemen, that my hostess right here, she's also an ambassador for peace.
Thank you so much.
And she has been living for the sake of others, because that's what it is. And that's why I love this concept, because when you give of yourself, when you're selfless, when you think about others even more than how you think about yourself, then you're living His Imperial Majesty, Empress Menen, Right Honorable Marcus Garvey, because they all live for the sake of others.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us more about Rootsology now.
So Rootsology, because as you know, my program on Roots FM is titled Rootsology, the study of roots, the science of roots. And so we figured that all presenters couldn't be there on the leg of the tour that we're doing now as collaboration with Nature Ellis. So persons overseas, like we have herbal doctors overseas, and we said, okay, we want to incorporate them as well. So every Friday in my Conscious Reggae Party hour on Rootsology, we have different doctors who we zoom in from all over the world.
Wow, powerful.
Priest Kailash is on, he's going to be on every week, and he's a powerhouse when it comes to Dr. Priest Kailash, to presenting about herbs. And he's in St. Lucia, he's from St. Lucia, and he has a whole center, holistic healing center in St. Lucia. We're going to go there.
Wow,
yeah, we have to go there, yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah, and he's also going to start one in Jamaica, a healing center. So that's how the Rootsology came in. And also, the Rootsology is also about the roots of everything that we're doing. It's all about the roots, the foundation. The roots, look at our roots.
Yeah,
when they come on, the herbs are the roots.
Yeah, roots rock reggae.
Are the roots.
Yeah.
Some are leaves. Some are branches. But guess what?
Oh, we are the roots.
I are the roots. And so are you too. Yeah, and you.
Yes.
So then this is how, and what I like about it, when I speak to my partners, whether it's Theo, and I want to thank them so much, Sharon, Oshun Chambers,
big up yourself again,
Clover, Just
great people.
Palmer, it's a powerhouse team. So what is happening with this whole essence of Herbology meets Rootsology is that we're growing organically. We're growing organically, we're being led, and we're holding on and we're following.
Wow.
So today, first of all, we had 2 dates, as you know, you're a part of it, with our brother, Nature Ellis.
I hosted part of that event.
He is such an amazing
brethren.
And
phenomenal is the bigger word.
yeah, he's a phenomenal, because he just naturally is a part of this. The way he sings, he presents, and what he stands for.
Exactly.
When that man got on stage and started talking about the tree, the ants, the earth, that's who we are. And so he has been doing excellently. We were in Ocho over the weekend. It was wonderful.
Powerful.
And today, we are at Skyline Levels.
And Kamila's kitchen. Don't forget the food part.
Listen to me, I already ordered a black and bossy burger with the fries. You hear that? And the stew, soybean stew. Already, yeah, it's bubbling. So you have to come, this is where we are, and this is what we represent. We have different ambience. When we talk about character, because every venue has a character. It's characteristic of something. So this is a whole different theme in terms of...
I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love it.
Look at the view. We're up at Skyline Drive. We're up at Jack's Hill, right next to the Dub Club, guys. So you can come on over.
I'm telling you.
And Kamila's kitchen will be official. Well, it's open, but only for orders.
Okay.
So eventually, closer to the summer, we're going to have a big launch. We'll launch. But today, we're going to be here. We are here. And we invite you to come on over and spend some time with us, and just to be here and feel the energy is so good enough. We can't breathe oxygen.
Yeah, the ambiance.
So we're going to have Kamila speak.
I'm going to be talking to her.
Present. And we're also going to speak to the matriarch family, McDonald.
Of course.
Which is Karida and Shakula.
Yes.
And they will definitely talk to you about their concept. They're a Rastafari family.
Okay.
Foundational. Shakula is also an artist, and his wife, Goldilocks, is an artist as well, and she worked for many, many years in UNESCO. So these persons have incorporated corporations, but they also maintain their roots.
Yeah, powerful.
So they have a concept called From the Farm to the Fork.
Oh, okay.
So they have a farm, and they're
Okay.
bringing food from that essence to put on the table.
From
So
the
they're
farm
going to be
the
speaking as
fork.
well. We're supposed to have Dr. Cheryl Chung from the State of African Diaspora. She'll be presenting as well. And it's a very nice, intimate setting. That's what it's really representing. So that's today, and we'll be here until about 5, 6 o'clock. So come on over, come on down now, guys. Come on up, I should say. Now.
Come on up.
Yeah, come on up. All right, you take Papine, you make the left, come straight up. You'll see a red pin and go business on the right hand side. You didn't have a problem finding it, right?
No, I didn't have no problem. Come
And-
until you start smelling the food.
Yeah. Then you make the left and go up the hill. Nature Ellis is also here. He's performing acoustic.
Yes.
So it's just a nice, intimate setting that we're looking forward to. Next week, Saturday, is a big deal for us because the
Yes.
Temple of Inner Peace,
Wow.
which is going to be launched, and that's going to be launched in Negril, and that is Theo and Sharon Chambers, their baby.
Can't miss that
So
one.
we'll all be there as well, and you can call the numbers that you see set up there to find out directions and how to get there and so forth. We have a long lineup of a listing of persons who are going to be presenting there as well. It starts at 11 o'clock because the type of setting that when you go there, you're going to talk about, you're going to talk about it.
When I left
It
from
is so,
Dublin-
you're going to just want to live there. That's how I felt when I went there. I just want to, can I just live here? You know, so.
I want to live here.
Yeah, I'm here too. Let's just go between the two places then.
Yeah.
So the thing is that this is what herbology represents. It's about the herbs and the spices, but it's also about the ambiance. The ambiance is what it, it will cater to.
Wow.
So we'll be there, and then we're also going to, I forgot to say, we're going to Country Farm House on the Friday before the Saturday. We'll be at Country Farm House, so you can look for us there. And then the finale is at Bob Marley Beach. You know,
Wow.
we're just going to hang out on the beach.
It's going to be big.
Yeah, the beach, you're going to be on the beach. And remember, all these destinations are, admission is what? One love.
One love. Can you
Just
imagine?
bring- yeah, one
In
love.
the pandemic, you're going to get it for free?
Yeah,
Come
no
on.
charge, no charge. We just want you there. We just
Just
want
bring
you in
love with
space,
you.
bring love. Tell a friend to tell a friend and come and just vibe with us. Good music, good vibrations, good food, good energy. It's all about herbology
And
meets rootsology.
And good people.
And good people are good people. and also I want to remind you that this is a month-long series for Black History and Reggae Month as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But we're going to be having a weekly event
Okay.
as of next month, and we'll tell you
Okay.
more about that. And also to tell you that next month is International Women's Month, so don't be surprised if we do an all-female showcase somewhere. Could be here, could be in the grill, somewhere. We're going to be doing it.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, all-female
Time to see
showcase.
the man on the stage, brother. What?
And I want to bless up in our foundation. We're the directors of the Indigenous Mother House Foundation.
Yeah.
I want to say special greetings to my sister love, Miriam Simone. And we're going to be working with a lot of women all over the world to
Okay,
bring
great.
good vibrations for our women and our children. But in knowing for sure that the creed is what we have to follow, that the naked be clothed, the infants cared for, the aged protected, and the hungry be fed. That's our creed, and so we have to live by that to whatever means necessary. All right? We're going to do that.
Powerful, powerful.
Yes.
But ladies and gentlemen, now you know where I learned from, and you see how eloquent she is. She does it effortlessly. That's what we're talking about. And we collaborate and we vibes a lot.
Voilà.
We're here at the
Skyline levels.
Skyline levels. And Kamila Kitchen.
Yeah, you
You can't-
need to leave the kitchen for that. That's how we can't leave Camila's kitchen. Absolutely, yeah.
Right, we'll go for a break. Then when we come back, we're going to be talking to Kamila from Kamila's Kitchen, and she have a lot to say about the food.
The food.
The food. Stay tuned. A very pleasant good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am at the Skyline levels and Kamila's Kitchen, and I'm here with an icon. I call him an icon. My friend Emmanuel Chin. Now Emmanuel Chin has been with Nature Ellis for quite some time now, and the Revolutionary Choice album is doing great. We had a wonderful time at Hillview, Kingston 10, and then they went into Ocho Rios, and it was simple, marvelous. And now today, we are married to Herbology meets Rootsology, and of course, the Revolutionary Choice album. So that's why we're having Emmanuel Chin. Chin!
Greetings, Father Stone.
God, you're there way, you know, brother.
Yeah,
love the energy that you put in, man,
Give
for your
thanks,
career and the
brother.
love.
Give thanks, give thanks.
What was it like in Ocho Rios? Because, you know, I didn't get a chance to be
Gosh,
there.
I'm sorry you missed it, man. It was great. It was great. The band play like
recording, like
I
it.
tell you, really recording. It was a lovely vibes, man.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely vibes. The turnout was nice.
Well,
And
guess what?
As usual, you know that people love nature and get
I love you too, because you're part of the whole tour, so
Yeah.
don't put out yourself.
Yeah, but you know, I even the star, I mean, I tell us the people them
Don't
love
grab on nature,
love
so
it,
don't know
love
them all
it.
grabbing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, guess what? Here we are at Skyline levels. And Nature Ellis is in the house, of course. We'll be talking to him momentarily. But you, Emmanuel Chin, I know you're going to be giving us some songs, as
Of
usual.
course, of course.
Why you love music? Because you could have been anything else. Why music? What it does to you?
Well, I don't know, it's just a love from the art. When I hear music, if I'm in a bad mood and I hear a music that can uplift me, the mood just changes and me kick out of the bad mood.
Wow.
Music is just a love for me. It is a peace of mind for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peace of mind, love, and tranquility. Well, we expect to hear some beautiful sounds coming out of Emmanuel Chin later on. I'm going to be recording everything, so you're not going to miss anything. Emmanuel Chin.
Enough love.
Oh, we can find him because, you know, on social media and...
I'm on Facebook as Emmanuel Chin, and I'm on Instagram as Peter Mahabir. That's my right name. That's what on my birth paper. So you can check me out there.
And of course, you know, they're on Big Stone Television all the while. You can check him out there.
And any link up, can link up.
Yeah, man, you don't know, he performs all over Jamaica, all over the Caribbean. If you want to book him for a show and you can't get in touch with him on any of those platforms that he just announced, Big Stone Television is here. You can reach him through me, and of course I'll present him to you. Emmanuel Chin, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Skyline level and Kamila's kitchen, doing what we do best, hang out and have fun. Rastafari. A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here again at the Skyline levels and of course Kamila's kitchen. I'm here with an ambassador for peace. Yes, we're talking about Katis Oyonde Brissett. Herbology meets Rootsology. She'll explain to you how they both connected because she's into the head food and for years. So tell us and welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us and welcome.
Well, you don't know, in its whole name and entirety, Herbology meets Rootsology tour, it's no surprise because it's no coincidence that you have herb meeting roots, which encompasses music and culture and the holistic vibration. Because when we talk about herbs and we talk about music, they are intertwined. And so when Sister Isis and Nature and yourself and Kova and all the persons who are involved and in association with Kamila's Kitchen come together and say, let's do this. I see it's very important, especially in this time where people are getting more awakened to eating properly, changing up their lifestyle to reflect more natural things, and we are in tune to nature, so it's best to live according to nature. And so, living in Jamaica, we see where we have a lot of herbs around us. Sometimes we don't even know what they are used for, what they are good for, but all of them are useful. So this initiative is very important to awaken the population about the fact and the importance of herbs around us and how to use them in your kitchen, on your skin, on your body holistically, because it's all in, a complementary thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen her as Katis Oyonde Brissett. We have seen her involved with foods and Rootsology, and she has a radio program because recently she awarded Junior Biles the best of them. I was so privileged to pick it up on behalf of Junior. But tell us a little bit, who is Katis Oyonde Brissett? This vibrant woman that you see moving speedily sometimes, she and Isis Miller.
Okay.
Who are you?
My God. Well, I am a daughter of creation. daughter of the Most High first and foremost. I'm also a visionary, you know, and I'm very much into self-sufficiency, using what you have, using the things of nature to enhance our lifestyle, to make us live longer, healthier, and to empower those around us too. Now, I'm also an artist, as you know. I'm into food. I operate Veggie Meals on Wheels, and before that I was affiliated with Liberty from 2002 with some other partners, and we evolved into Veggie Meals on Wheels, the no bone zone. Now we found this important to take vegetarian or vegan. Well, I don't want to say the word vegan yet, I want to say ITAL. That's the organic of the whole thing. Before we hear about the word vegan, we know about ITAL, right? And so we saw it very important to bring ITAL food to the common man. One of our mandate and our mantra is that everyone has a right to eat healthy. And so in 2009 we took Veggie Meals on Wheels to the sidewalks of Kingston in busy tropical oasis of Crossroads. A busy thoroughfare right there where buildings and banks and pharmacy, you can find a greenery oasis, the only one in Reaggae Plaza that offers vegetarian ITAL food. And so we realized that the common person was coming there and with a perception that, boy, ITAL food expensive and them can't afford it. But when they came in there, they realized that was not true, because you could afford it and it was, you know, palatable. And so we continued up until now and realized that within the last 5 years in the world, this whole awakening of eating healthy, utilizing more natural spices in your meals, you making your own natural products instead of using all these chemically laced and filled products. You have an option, because one time in Jamaica, every time somebody think about having a lunch, it's just a box lunch with some rice and some curry chicken and curry goat and so. But now, the fact that we have an option to come and eat some ITAL stew, a different stew every day, we have vegetarian nuggets, we have aki, we have ilaloo, or people say kalaloo, we have baked potato, variety, we have tofu, we have...
And the taste, you're not missing out on anything.
And all of these are prepared properly, like with coconut milk, with coconut oil, and the herbs and spices such as pimento, turmeric, cayenne pepper, basil,
I'm getting hungry now. Don't do that, you're getting hungry.
Yeah, and you know the beautiful thing about it, when I see the youth like Kamila now come in this generation, come and take up the banner, because she grew up in a Rastafari family where they only eat ITAL. Even more than me, I start eating ITAL at 17, you know, but them grew up as when I'm born, them eat ITAL. So for me to come and see this family taking up this ITAL thing to take it to a next level, it gives me a lot of hope that the future is great within the Rastafari family, that yes, we must hold on to this ITAL thing and take it to the world. Not the world rebranding it, naming it vegan and giving it back to us. See what I'm saying? Because this vegan awakening in the world, I'm not eating it fully, but I'm just saying we have to go to the root. The root was ITAL. The Rastaman from day one said no salt, no sugar, you know, just use the things from the herbs and the spices. So that is what the core of the thing, and you build it from the core, you can add on your branches, but don't forget the core.
ITAL is vital, a Rasta says so.
Yes.
Well, as you see, we have Ketisa Yonde. Brissett is how vibrant she is. She's also a radio personality, a recording star, and she's everything all packaged in one. Are we going to get a performance from you later?
If you want to.
Most definitely. Well, here we are with Denise Isis Miller, my hostess for the event, and I'm a co-host. I'll be there, and we'll be doing in the honors of bringing in Nature Ellis, Katis Oyende Brissett, Emmanuel Chin.
I want to say something, as you mentioned that about Jamaica. I have to say this because sometimes we look around us, looking right around us, you see about 4 trees now. We will see a mango tree, a coconut tree. Look. A coconut tree, and we see a breadfruit tree.
Yes.
And if you look down the gully, you see a banana tree. But come past a banana tree coming in. You see, in Jamaica, all of these food are self-sufficient, meaning you can make banana porridge from banana, you can make banana chips from banana, you can make banana dumpling from banana, you can make banana flour from banana. It's self-sufficient. You understand me? The next thing with the breadfruit, the same thing. The breadfruit can make bread, breadfruit can make chips, breadfruit can make strips, breadfruit can make smoothie. You understand me? The coconut, the same thing. But we don't do these things. We look outside of ourselves, taking all this processed food that come in from foreign, when we have taught me so what we can use and give you health and give you vitality and long life. When all around us it's there, all the herbs and the fruit trees and the plants, everything is there for our consumption.
Well said, you heard what she said, because guess what? If you're not taught, and that's why we give thanks for the positivity of social media. See, a lot of people don't understand social media is a blessing, and it's also a disaster, but it's how you use it.
True.
I use social media for the positive things, to enlighten, to educate, and to bring good information and entertainment to you. So we join you later with Ketis, Oyonde Brisset, Denise Isis Miller, Ras Chakura, Raskova, and the numbers goes on. Don't go away now. We'll be right. Ladies and gentlemen, a very special good afternoon. We're coming to you from the beautiful scenic, the Skyline levels in the Jackshill region of Kingston and St. Andrew. I'm here with the proprietor, a very jovial individual, because when I came here earlier, I didn't even know that this was the man that owns the place, because he was so hard working and dusting and cleaning. I thought he was maybe the helper, because we asked the questions as them said. We're Rasta up on them heights here. The boss himself, Chakula, is here. How are you today, my brother?
I am blessed. Give thanks.
You're such a warm individual, man. Business is your thing, you know.
Business is my thing.
Yes, man, because you have that camaraderie with meeting people and greeting people and so on.
The thing I don't like about business though is that it's too competitive.
Okay.
I guess that is what the whole Western premise of business even based on. You know, we learn a competition against each other from you who come first in the class, who come first in the race, who come everything. Even one time when I live in Africa, I realized that them have some school over there where the whole class have to graduate, you know. So even though you will come first, you know, you see if me no pass or come last, you're not going up to the next level. So we have to work together to make sure say the whole we pass. So somehow the Western philosophy of business and them thing, they corrupt the people and make us fight against each other. We after each other, we have to name up one another. You know, so yeah, me in business because we are in Babylon.
Right.
But you know, business is not in me.
No.
Let's say that.
I love the way he explained it, ladies and gentlemen, because what he actually runs, even though you pay for the stuff that you order and so on, is the ambiance, the essence of being in a location such as this, you know, and the service that you get. So it is not business to him, it is a natural thing. It's an inbound concept to him to be smiling, to be caring, to be respectful of his customers or people that come around. So we're born the Babylon system of business and say this is a caring environment. Africa.
Although I have a song when I'm not smiling, but
No, you can't touch it, no, Rasta. No, you have to give it a good piece because I'm not smiling there.
It goes sometimes, you know. You say me nah smile, cause I don't like what's going on.
You're not smiling either.
You say me nah smile, oh no, no, cause I don't like what's going on. Every time I try to make it, there's someone to hold me down. And when I'm trying to go a little faster, they're right there to slow me down. Even amongst my own, some brothers try to tear me down. But when you shine the light, yeah, you see men running through the night. So we can't
smile. We can't smile about them thing there.
I don't like what's going on. I got to touch off of the bridge.
Yeah.
There's a rat in the kitchen.
Where the rat there? Where the rat there?
I'm know we have to catch him.
We have to catch a rat there.
No rat can stay in this house.
No rat can stay in the house.
No rat and no mouse.
No rat or no mouse.
Me nah
Smile. Don't give them no more that. Don't give them no more that. Don't give them no more.
Oh, smile, yeah.
Boy, we are telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I came up here for Herbology meets Rootsology, and we meet the man of the moment, my friend Chakula, you know? Yeah, it's an honor, man. So, you play the guitar up here well, you're a musician, you're everything, man. Tell us a little bit about that combines everything. Yeah, Rasta rule everything. So the love of music and the love of traveling, how did that come about?
Well, to be truthful, the music, as you said earlier, is an inborn thing. Start from we was little children, really, within music from high school and so on. We end up with a lot of children, and yeah, we make 2 tours and we go on 2 things and things, but we more stay with the kids.
The family, keep the family together.
We do that more.
Powerful.
And but we still stay in and record music. And we make a few albums well and we deal with it like that.
Chakula,
Chakula, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Chakula and Goldilocks actually.
And Goldilocks.
Yeah, Goldilocks. Which we're separate but we're together at the same time.
Yes, yes.
So, so going to Africa now was really as a result of her, because she also in her spare time she works in the United Nations.
Oh, okay.
So they had positioned her to be in Africa for a few years, so maybe 8 years or so. So I was honored and privileged enough to can go with her and go these places and learn and see the other side. Because you know, them teach you about the triangular trade. And we only know about England and down here in the Caribbean.
But we don't know nothing about Africa.
So it was a great joy to be able to.
What was different to you, apart from the myth that you learned, I was told? What was Africa about when you actually got back to the motherland from whence you came?
That was an overwhelming thing. The thing about Africa, what I found with it mostly, is the familiarity.
Okay.
It's as if I feel like, say...
But you're there, your place I look from,
Yeah, hold on, stop the car. You know, it's like deja vu every second.
Yes, yes, wow.
So, some ancestral thing, and the people welcome us a lot, because Rastafari has done a lot. And, you know, to even pick up the motherland and the past. So, you find, say, the people them really make you feel at home, so you get that home feeling.
Yes, yes.
It is difficult for, I found it difficult living there, because it's like, you know, you have to definitely give up everything now and give up the West and decide that you're going to stay here now and assimilate so that your kids now could grow up as.
Yeah, from there, yes, yeah.
So I find, say, I'm more in the thing of feeling, say, would I like more, because when over there I say something is missing, even though I'm here, there's something missing. And what was missing is you, and Sister Isis, and everyone else. So it's difficult.
Brothers and
us,
sisters that was taken from there.
Yeah, we're missing.
Home,
yeah. So there's something now, because Jamaica now, Africa is like a tribal, not in a derogatory place. It's like a nation. Everybody, the Ashanti, them stick with Ashanti.
Right, right.
You know, it's very like that. Normal, natural. So we as Jamaicans, or Jamaican Africans, it's a tribe, actually. And we don't even realize, so we now become this tribe, which was like the last tribes of Africa then.
Yes, yes.
So when we are there, you know, the rest of us are missing. That's what I found in my experience here. But it's wonderful and it's beautiful, and that is where we have to aspire for. And somehow we have to get some kind of Rastafari leadership. I know I'm talking about a leader.
No, leadership. There are many leaders in moving it forward.
Yeah, but we need leadership now where, you know, say, you know, some people come together in brains with the right people in the right portfolio to put the thing how it is according to the consciousness.
Like-minded people coming together. People that think the same way.
Yeah, without having
a conflict or ego, and because that's what kills it.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you though, Chakula, about this, because this is very important. When Nelson Mandela came to Jamaica, he said it's actually Africa is waiting on Jamaica to free them. So we have this responsibility. So when you said that while he was in Africa, something was missing, and you said it's me, it's you, it's then it's Miller, it's Katis, and is that cause we have something about this side of the world.
It's not necessarily missing in Africa.
No,
it's missing within ourselves as a culture.
It's there, but we have to come now, be there to ignite that spark.
They love the Rastafari culture all over Africa. In fact, the most Rastafari I've ever seen in my life is in Africa.
Yeah, over 3 million in South Africa.
All of the Rastaman. Big up all the Rastaman living
Yeah, big up all of the Rastaman. So where in Africa were you?
We did first in Tanzania.
Tanzania.
For a while, East Africa, yeah. You know, and then there's a whole Nigeria connection over there. Where Mike and Manley and Nigeria were good brethren. So
President Nigeria,
in fact, when we reached in Tanzania and we were there, and we hear how much for the visa to go in. Like once it was 100 or 100 and something dollar, and like 7 hours, you know, I said, the money done already. You know? And when that time, all the commanders come to me and just say, tell me something, are you Jamaicans? We say, yes, man, we're Jamaican. We say, come over this line. You don't pay visa here, you go do that line. You understand? So from
big up that commander,
here on now, we know, say, we reach home. You know?
Skyline though, cooler. This is something that everybody dream to be able to go to bed, and this is the last thing that you see overlooking the city of Kingston, and waking up in the morning, because I had the opportunity, my friend owned one of these houses up here, and at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, when you see the mist forming and the street lights are still on, you know, and you just look right across and you see a sleepy city awakening.
True. It's a good feeling, misty morning.
It is joy on earth.
Yeah,
and it tells me where your headspace is.
Well, them say the man in the hills can see as burning spirit.
So Rasta reach up us now. Rasta they everywhere, them can't stop Rasta, they can't stop Rasta.
The places where me go and go see Rasta make me frightened. Yeah, Rasta they all about high places, low places.
Well, I beg you one more tune that I could. I think you come with one tune that thing. They have to give it one more.
One more of that.
Yes, man. Anything, man. Anything you want. Same thing, man. No woman.
No woman no cry. No woman no cry. Said I remember when we used to sit.
Big up Robert Nesta Marley. I heard there was a 6.
In a
Big
government yard, in a trench town. Over serving all those hypocrites. And mingle with the good people that we meet here. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say yeah. No woman no cry. No woman. And then Georgie,
can't forget Georgie. Rest in peace, Georgie.
The firelight, love wood burning through the night.
Alright, Rastakula, we have to cut it right here. We have to cut it right here. But guess what? There will be a performance later. Right. I want to thank you so much for your time, man. And it was a wonder talking to you. And we're going to be talking more from time to time, periodically.
Yes, sir.
But it's a greatness to be present of greatness. Thank you for that opportunity. Herbology, me, Rootsology. Rastakula.
Yes, sir.
Start the card.
This Mahaba Willem and Fiskidus, Hadu, Amlak, Amen. Oh, good enough presents for brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters to dwell together in perfect herbology. We're here at levels, giving thanks, gathering together under Rootsology in unity. Where one or two is gathered, the Most High is there also. Can you remember back in the days when people gathered together to give thanks, so much brutality, so much persecution. That's why we have to give thanks for the Rastafari community, that we can gather here together. Kamila's Kitchen. We are pleased to even be here to taste, to smell, to touch the greatness, the beauty of entrepreneurship. God is a family man, and we really admire our family. To give her the tenacity, to give her the strength, to give her the encouragement, to give her the motivation that she can enlighten each and every one that comes into this place. We also ask for it to blossom and bloom and grow and flourish, because when anything is done with good intention for the human race, we know that it will reach the heights that it's supposed to reach. We're also gathered here in Black History Month, Reggae Month, and of course Levels, where a lot of reggae icons pass through to give Isis, to give thanks. So we're honored. Angels are around. When angels are around, we should always be grateful that we can be here to joy and gladness and be a part of it. We also pray that God send rain upon the place that needed it. That He let the earth be bountiful and grow and bring forth food that His children can be fed. As Bob Marley said, they don't want to see us unite. All they want to do for us is to fuss and fight. But we're going to show them that together we are strong, and together we can make a difference in this island of Jamaica. Beautiful place, beautiful people, and we're happy to be alive. Bless this tour, bless our brother Nature, bless Sister Isis, bless all organizers and the participants online or in prison that are here gathered together. We together can bring forth greatness. We are made in the image and likeness of the Most High God. We are His children, and He will take care of us. Marcus Garvey also taught us self-reliance. All our ancestors, our martyrs, has left so much example for us to follow in their lead. So let us just be confident, because with confidence we win before we start. Sabat lahab, sabat lawel, sabat la menfeskidus, ahadu, amlak, amen.
Wow. What a blessing from the place. Jesus. And I claim the victory through humility, discipline, and perseverance. What the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve through love, wisdom, commitment, focused action, overstanding. I must achieve a spiritual renaissance, economic revitalization, and mastery over substance. The Zion Father, the earthly mother, and I are one. So health, wealth, and prosperity are I natural birthright. Blessed be the union that brings us abundance and opulence in all things divine. Let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight, O divine Father and Mother. Jah!
Rastafari.
Rastafari. And Empress Menin. We say balance, we say yin and yang, we say man and woman, we say king and what? Queen.
Masculine
That we
and
say
feminine.
same circle.
Divinity.
Emperor, Empress, Prince and Princess.
Cha-cha.
Yes, I give thanks for the coming in, you know, into this beautiful ambiance, this beautiful space and place, Skyline Levels, Kamila's Kitchen. I've been coming here for quite a while, and I've always loved the essence of this space. I've known the family, the McDonald family, the matriarch, the patriarch, and of course, we can't leave out the legacy, Kamila, and others as well who are there. But, you know, it is so wonderful to see the legacy growing. It is so wonderful to see the energy growing and evolving in this space. And so it was an opportune time for us to come together and also have an endorsement of this space through Herbology meets Rootsology and our 1-month tour along with Revolution Choice with Nature Ellis. We kind of handpicked, not kind of, we handpicked certain places where we know we want to go. And so therefore, this is one of the spaces, our third stop, and we're truly thankful to be here. We thank all of you. Could you please little yourselves? balance, and we say going forth, we are looking forward to Kamila's Kitchen, which is going to be officially launched in a couple months from now, and she'll tell you more about that. And we want to say, you know, that the herbs is the healing of the nation. Herbs is really the essence of who we are. And I mean, especially in the pandemic now, we have to know what we're doing. It comes on to healing. It comes on to giving people the proper food, the ITAL, the original ITAL. So at this time, you know, we're going to really segue into, I think we need to start with the matriarch, and then segue into the legacy. Of course, off air, well, we did speak to our brother Errol earlier, through our brother, my co-host, Big Stone, who is here as well. So we're going to start with the matriarch. And between myself and Big Stone, we'll be asking a couple questions. So the first question to me is, you know, as a woman, as a queen, you know, what is it like to be a matriarch of this very powerful family? Because you really do have a powerful family springing from your womb. Wow, that is deep. What is it like at this time?
Well, first of all, I just want to give thanks to the Almighty, because this is a blessed day. We've waited for this day for a long while. And to be amongst family and Idrin and Sistrin is a really holy space, a sacred space. And also very special, you know, Brother Ibi and his queen, you know, Sister Ketis, is Kamila godmother. Yeah. So that's no, you know, just coincidence. That is just destiny, divine inspiration and destiny. Sister Ketis, give thanks for the strength, for the blessings, for the sisterhood, you know, and give thanks to my king, who has been Chakula. It's been a long trot. Sister Isis would know from the very first times of Chakula, the band, which actually means food, you know, which means spiritual food. And so this is even more than the food that we partake, but it's also of the spirit and the soul, you know. So we give thanks sis for the bountifulness that the Father has given, and they say unto for who much is given, much is expected, and that is how I think we live our life, to be for I family, but which is the extended family, you know, to really see the vision for a greater good, for upliftment of I people, and I think that is why, you know, we have to just give thanks from the, you know, from creation until now. So today is a day when you know, the eldest of the family of 5 is launching her business. It's the first business from Levels other than music, but we have much in store. So we have the second one, who is Kimani, who is a naturopathic doctor. You have Kelisa, who is, well, you know, Kelisa is a musician, and we have Keznamdi, one son, yeah, who saved his father's name, and we have Kadia, the youngest, who is coming home this year to help with the management of the place, and she and Kelisa have life from Levels. So we have enough more. This is just the beginning, and you know, as I say, it's good to start with the blessing in a small, intimate setting. And Sister Isis give thanks for the Herbology tour, for all those who are really remembering what we need to get back to nature, you know, to uplift ourselves by every means, by what we drink, by what we consume, by what we think, by what we believe in, by what we desire. And so for this tour is a good start. It's a good genesis, and we give thanks.
Yeah, give thanks. As I said before, you know, it's all about even the intimacy of this space. You know, we recognize that we're in the midst of greenery. You know what I'm saying? You know, down south, we don't really have much of this. And then we think about the view. And we think about when I look at it, I took a sneak peek into the kitchen. And I said, what good food must cook here? Because look how we look at. Look at the view. You know, so good energies, good food must come out of this kitchen. And we are already partaking. Can I tell you, I had a black and bossy burger along with my plate with the fries. So enough about to go over to the king. I had a place called the Royal Family is within. Here, so come and get your bossy burger. Minka, what kind of stew did you have, my darling?
Oh, I had the 5-star. I saw 5-star, listen, 5-star. It's a real general business. Because, you know, we warriors on the battlefield, so, you know, I forget some. It was really good. It was with rice and peas, brown rice, organic, all organic. And you know, pea is really good for the muscles.
And I have to tell you, sister, that Sister Minka don't know, you know, but she did do a little reading for me, you know. And Sister Minka don't know me. She know Kamila, but she tell me, say, I'm going to do a big business with my daughter. She said she feel it, and she said about 3 times in the reading. So, you know, just to say, this is
Wow, and here's a manifestation of this. Here's a birth. Because you have one next to me, you know, next to me, you keep up now, you know. So
and the rebirth is the detox program.
Yes.
What is being launched, Kamila, we can tell you all about it, but
that.
yeah, man.
For sure. So it's a great...
I'm sorry, I just want to say something.
No,
You say, you know, it's like you said, it was a child. And yesterday, we had a birthday party up here for my other granddaughter. And I was moving that bag of cement in a wheelbarrow. And as I come around the corner, I remembered a dream that I had the night before. And I started to smile. And my next daughter, Kelly, said, Daddy, you're getting mad. I said, no, I had a dream. What a dream? A dream said, Corrida pregnant. And I said to her,
what she's doing,
I said to her, I hope it's not another girl.
You see how them buying something?
I just said that a while ago, I don't know if that is the baby we have.
Yeah, man, it's baby now. I just want no, I'm just saying, you know? Well, that's a powerful, it's a vision. As a matter of fact, that's a vision. So, it's a family affair, and it's all about from the farm to the fork. Talk to us a bit about that, either one of you or both, before we go into Kamila. Tell us about that.
Chakula, you know,
sure.
take on the name of the band Chakula, everyone knows as Chakula, which is food.
Yeah.
But a little bit about the concept is just that, as you said, the place is green around. And we know that when we grow our own food, you know, it's so important because you don't know what fertilizer, where it's coming from, you know. So really, if we can grow what we eat, that is the ultimate. And so we know in COVID times that we don't know what is food scarcity. So we have to consider in that direction, you know, to really grow as much as we will be eating. Right. You know?
I guess, yeah, I mean, you know, food, as you say, food insecurity. Not even security right now. It's really food insecurity I'm going right now. Because if the ship them really stop coming here right now, well, we're starting on one and I don't know. So it is really a long time we've been saying it, that we need a level of self-reliance amongst the Rasta community in terms of linking up together to share what we have with each other and sell each other food so we can be economically uplifted. And we have yet to solve that problem. And it's a very serious problem that we have to watch. We have some organizations and groups that are meeting and trying to deal with the issues that face Rastafari even now. And I still feel like, even though I encourage everything like that, I still feel like we're missing out on a crucial thing, which is that we must make lots of money. Not for the drive Benz and BMWs, but in order to do all the things so that we can employ our lawyers to carry our cases to the Supreme Court and to the Court of Justice and to the Privy Council and to everybody. And also to have farms so that we can feed our children and schools and things. It doesn't, every time we have to do something, we don't even have our money to make a photocopy or to do anything. So
it's all about building that economy for Rastafari.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so this is a part of it. Hopefully we can become something where eventually it's not just a restaurant, but people can bring their food here and other people come and pick it up.
Like a farmer's market kind of thing.
I don't want to thwart what another farmer's market is doing, but as long as it's our
like
part,
it's unique in its own way.
You want to be a part of it.
Yeah,
so,
right, exactly.
You know, yeah. So the point is that we want to sort of grow. We haven't done it yet. I mean, I like growing, I know I could say. Maybe I grow more than breakfast.
I love that. I love that.
You know, pop chow and
don't forget the ackee and the bread and the, you know.
We can't have one with the breakfast. We need dinner. So whereby, you know, say the broccoli and the cauliflower and the peas and the everything and the seasoning and everything. So there, you know, I mean, and it's good to do these things. And we should reach to the point now where we start even processing, so that we can grind up the pepper so that it lasts longer instead of spoil. The things that we can do so that we can get products and live up more.
Yeah.
So that is what the farm to
Farm to fork.
And I'm hoping that in the future, after we kind of seal up this project, we'll move to that farming project and right here. Terrace it so that so you can literally look down and see the food that you're eating.
Powerful. Big up to, you know, veggie meals and wheels, original.
Unlimited.
Remembering ones like Sister Minnie, she was here. Tried with her grandmother too, so it's
Look at that energy now. And another reason why I also was enthused about, you know, coming through with this family here, because something that Kamila and see that she really wants to do is to carry through the legacy of, you know, even the origin, you know, in terms of Rastafari, the Ita liberty, the liberty, the foundational liberty. Because we're losing that a lot when we talk about, as Kati said earlier, you know, veganism. We're not dissing it or wanting it yet. But we want to understand that we have our own original. A lot of times foreigners come and they come and say, oh, then they change it, but oh, this is a vegan thing. And we just jump on board and say, yeah, man, a vegan, then we want to do ITAL, which is a vital part. So I get the essence that that is what you're doing also in paying tribute to your parents and your original lifestyle of how you were brought up. And I think this is a powerful legacy. It's indeed a powerful legacy through the culture, through the food, through the music. Absolutely, you know, so that is truly powerful. I don't know, did you want to ask a question of Karida?
Most definitely.
My brother Big Stone? And then
of course. First thing first, I want to say a very pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. I'm in the company of royalty. When you have the king and the queen and of course the legacy of Kamila, then what an ambiance that is. When I came here today, I saw a Rastafarian brother working assiduously, cleaning up the place and making sure the place is right. But he was such a joyful, you know, pleasant. And to find out that he's the proprietor. Now I asked myself, say, well, Rasta I do on the hill. But guess what? Rasta is everywhere. And that is why I'm so happy to be a part of this Herbology meet Rootsology. Then Kamila's kitchen. My God. You see the burger? I said to myself, say, back in the days when I never used to eat, right? KFC and Burger King was on the thing, and I said, Kamila's kitchen burger. You see, when I taste just the fries, the potato, that's stinging taste. I don't touch anything else, you know, just the fries alone, and it has me mesmerized. So I know the way to a man's heart is through his stomach and the kitchen. And the kitchen is a part of it, so it's an honor for me. From royalty to the kitchen. I mean, I know some people with your status, of course, would have wanted to opt to other things because you're young, you're beautiful, and so on. You probably would want to pursue other areas. But cooking means you have to get down and wet, and why that? I mean, how you got connected?
I would say through my own personal journey of health, really. Growing up, mommy and daddy, we used to eat Ito growing up. You know, I had the luxury of that. Many of my peers at that time did not. And many of my peers were eating the KFC and the Burger King, and we used to look at them and wonder, you know, want to be like them. You know what I mean? Because you feel left out. You go to school, and you know, people them a laugh after your lunchbox because you bring stew and you bring, you understand, homemade things. Mommy used to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, prepare our lunches, and you know, I guess at that time you don't really understand what you have until you depart from it. And what mom and dad used to allow us to do is to consume chicken outside of the house. Chicken was never cooked in the home. And I think when I went away to college, You know, I think just kind of that connection between when you're away from home, you can have chicken. I lived in Norway for 2 years, and we didn't really have access to much, you know. It was also a pre-university that was very high intense. It was a type of discipline that I wasn't normally accustomed to. And so I would say the school pressures were high. You know, we were up until late. It was a multi-international school, so we had an Italian neighbor who was making pasta at 3 o'clock in the morning. We had late night treats. We studied until 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, the typical pre or early adulthood type of college behavior. And I went away and I gained freshman 30. Which soon turned to freshman 45, which soon turned to freshman 60.
Yes.
Before you knew it, I was 65 pounds heavier than I would have liked to be.
When you come home, you couldn't recognize her, you know.
That's the God.
There was one time where I came, my mother used to take me one side and say, what are we going to do? What is happening? Because trust me, I was not recognizable, you know. Maybe I was to many, and you know, you would have said far and agree with me.
Yeah,
you know,
you're fluffy.
Yes, I'm quite fluffy. So, but I also knew that it wasn't where I want. It was not how I felt comfortable. I think I felt like a prisoner in my own skin. At that time, I was the president of the school, and I had to make addresses to the school once a week. I couldn't fit into my clothes. It was cold, and I was far away from home, and the weight just kept packing on. When I went to college now, my sister joined in my junior year. This was in California, and we decided to go on a vegan journey together. She was the one that influenced me at the time, and you know, just kind of being far away from home and having your blood sister there with you at the school, I feel like we bonded on that. She was studying human biology, I was studying communication and media, and in my own research in how to improve my own health, I discovered, you know, what it meant to be conscious of the things that you were eating, not just from mommy and daddy showing us the way, but from my own discovery, really understanding the power of ingredients and, you know, the fact that food can literally be your slowest form of poison or your safest form of medicine, you know, and just really studying and understanding the ingredients, and even becoming vegan, because we used to eat fish like once a week or once every other week or so, but even just the ingredients and really understanding what each thing is doing to your body, how it can affect your mood, your energy levels, your immune system. All of these things was a discovery that I took on my own. And in that process, realized that I had a huge passion for helping others on their own journey, because, you know, we're creatures of habit and we do the same things over and over and over. Just think how many times you've tried to set a New Year's resolution, and every year you come back, all right, this is the year, I'm gonna do it. But you know, to have somebody to believe in you and to coach you through it. When I was going on in my journey, it was a very lonely journey. It was a journey that I felt ashamed of, you know. So I wanted to create a forum and a space where people didn't feel judged for, you know, who they are in this moment. And we have to love ourselves, right? A lot of us, you know, in the beginning of my journey, I feel like it was a physical one, and it soon took on so much more than that, you know, in just realizing that you have to love yourself and you have to love your body in order to make loving changes for yourself, right? And there are lots of people who do it in reverse, you know, they're working out because they hate how they look, or they're eating only salads because they want to lose weight, when you realize that when you love and you accept yourself for who you are and your journey, what took you up to that point.
But Kamila, just a quick question here. You said it was a very lonely time for you. And we know, especially in this time, we're going through a pandemic and people are going through all things. This whole emotional and psychological thing is an essence. What was your mindset like at that time? Because you propelled though, you won, but I'm just saying in terms of how did you deal with your emotional and mental side of yourself?
Oh gosh, it was rough, you know. I think it's still a journey that I'm working towards every single day, you know. As I said, it started with the exercise and the eating well, because I think not enough of us make that connection between the food we eat and the mood that we have and our ability to be in just a high, vibrant state, you know. And so I think also the food that I was eating, once I changed it, I started to feel different about myself. but also realizing that there's a whole other spectrum of health that help with the mental health aspects of one's health journey. So, you know, things like sleep, you know, I think I was, you know, like any college student who just was going by on 4 hours of sleep every night, just tried to finish all the papers and the thesis and the this and that. I soon realized that that just wasn't the way for me, you know, that I really have to get, I love my sleep. Rest and the power of rest, you know, and that's very, very different from sleep. You know, taking mindfulness as a serious practice and meditation, learning about that along the way. And I would say this has been like an 11-year journey, really, of my own personal.
I have to get this in because I did a vlog, I'm a blogger on YouTube, and I did a vlog recently about proper parenting. And this is exactly what happens when you have a strong foundation of a mom and a dad within the household. So she now can go out there and she can face anything and be at the top of the game because the foundation is laid by mom and dad. We honor you. We honor your work, your presence, your beauty, your grace, and just the way you explain things. This is what we need in Jamaica because a lot of women's suicide is going on, there's a lot of murder of women and so on. So this is like a healing point for women. I don't want men to take note and pay respect to the mother of the earth. Thank you. For me, that's it.
Yeah, well, not quite, but we have to talk about the detoxing.
Yeah.
Because we have detoxing starting next month, the 3rd year.
Yes.
That you've been doing the detox plan.
Well, the 3rd program.
Third
This
program.
is our 2nd year. We usually try to offer 2 times live per year. And so this is the first one for 2022. And it's our 3rd staging and 3rd edition of it. So it's called the Rebirth Detox and Retreat with Dr. K, which is so funny to kind of think back that she and I started our vegan journey together.
Right.
She's still a vegan and she has grown her family up, you know, in that way. And so it's really an honor to join forces with a woman that I look up to. She has inspired me for as long as I remember. She's somebody that is super passionate about the healing journey. And she started her medical degree here in Jamaica, and she was just like, this is not for me. This is all about filling prescriptions and, you know, what happened to the other side of things.
And her daddy nearly murdered her when she was in
Totally,
school.
right?
I never really see
Yeah. Just finish first and then go. And she said, no, I can't manage.
No,
This is
because
not
it
for
wasn't
me.
her passion. She'd have been, I mean, it would have been so unfair if you're doing something and you're not into it.
And you know what's even more powerful is that she didn't even have a way. She didn't know how she was going to pay her school fee. She didn't know how it was going to happen. And she put an email out to her community that she had been building, because Kimani used to have, she was the original person to have Skyline Yoga over here. So she's a certified yoga instructor in both Kemetic yoga as well as Ashtanga, I think. Vinyasa, I'm sorry. She's Vinyasa and Kemetic yoga. So she's really deeply passionate about the healing journey from a mind, body, spirit perspective. And so she started a GoFundMe, and she got the community together. I know the Bob Marley Museum was a part of that journey. Many different people from the community of Skyline, everywhere. You know, mommy and daddy as the main.
Daddy was there.
the main funders. But, you know, and what she used to do is give regular updates to her community to show. And she comes when she comes to Jamaica, she does free services to kind of give back. And she has an entire service mission, you know, when she's actually finished up with what she's doing over there. She's now based in Oregon. She's at what's the name of it? Sikiyu? How do you pronounce it? Wellness Center.
It's a naturopathic.
It's a naturopathic wellness center. That's a membership community, which is really so forward thinking. I mean, when you see how they approach health and like general health, and what they have access to over there, I know that she's training up to bring all of what she's learning over there to come back to Jamaica. Hopefully.
But she will come back to Jamaica.
I think that is her overall mission. I do believe it. Probably not right now.
Right.
And then very organically, just like how this happened, you know, no pun intended, we connected and, you know, we created what I think is a dream detox program combining both of our disciplines. And it is a 10-day active detox program, but it's a 21-day experience where you detox your kitchen, you detox the cleaning agents that you have around your house. You start to, we give like a staples shopping list where, you know, instead of using cheese, let's, you know, use nutritional yeast. And instead of using, you know, so various different things. Instead of using what you call the thing, soy sauce, you use coconut aminos instead, or Bragg's amino acids. So these kind of very important shifts that you make. And you know, the body naturally detoxifies itself, but the kind of toxins that we're exposed to on a regular basis is beyond. And so we have to do a regular purification from time to time.
And this is annual that you do the detox presentation?
So as of right now, we're offering this program twice a year, as it is right now. So we'll probably offer it one more time. And the idea is to be able to package it up, because it's all online, to be able to package it up that even when we're not doing the program live, you'll be able to still kind of do it as an experience that is guided by a video. So people
are participants.
Yes, right. The second one.
The second one, yeah. And I mean, it's interesting that I was learning now, coming back full circle. If I thought I was vegetarian and you turn vegan now, and it's like certain things and ingredients, and you know, it's a new level of understanding and awareness of, you know, like I said, the liquid aminos, the coconut aminos, soy sauce, so many things, you know.
Everything we're Rasta did, I tell them
Yes, very important.
That is the point, you know.
Pretty word and pretty name and thing. Is the same item.
Yeah, we got iTal, so original iTal is right. If anyone has any questions, we'll take a quick before we leave the part. But we don't talk about music. I mean, remember, you know, it's Herbology meets Rootsology, which is a mixture of our herbs, and this is our cultural food, music. So we want to know, say, whenever you're Kamila and Karida, somewhere along the line, and maybe later down there, you want to see in performance of the band. Where can we have that?
We don't have the things string up.
And no, I didn't mean to say, you know.
We have something.
Yeah, and if you have any questions after this, please. And then
that one.
Which one?
Natural Rasta.
Yes, yeah, you know.
What time is it? So this is Karida, McDonald, Goldilocks, and Shakula.
Trying to get things off of the ground. So many years now, I feel like fighting. For so long now, I've been trying to get things off of the ground. So many years now, I feel like crying. 'Cause the things I want, things I need just can't be found. My footsteps you can trace. I've been through many a place. They close the door in my face, and I feel no disgrace. Paid my price for sure. I ain't gonna stop it now. Gotta keep on trying. I know I'm gonna keep on trying. Gonna keep on trying. Gonna keep on trying. Da-na, 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 tomorrow, the time has come. Can you feel it? You know it, you hear it, the time has come. Can you feel it? You know it, you hear it, the time has come. For so long now, I've been trying to get things off of the ground. So many times now, I feel like crying. The things I want, things I need just can't be found. Say my footsteps you can't trace. I've been through many a place. Close the door in my face, 'cause I feel no disgrace. Paid my price for sure. Ain't gonna stop it now. Gotta keep on trying. You know I'm gonna keep on trying. Gonna keep on trying. We're gonna keep on trying. Yes, it's one of those. Always darkness just before the dawn.
Yes, yeah, man, beautiful. So we can look forward to the full performance when
Yes.
Kamila's kitchen is going.
Yes, exactly. That would be very comfortable.
Yeah, you know,
Nature Ellis, we open for Nature Ellis.
Aye.
No, not after what I've just seen.
I'm telling you, beautiful. Anybody have any quick question that they might want to pose to this beautiful family?
Well, it's not a question, I just didn't know that she had such a lovely voice.
Yes, Kamila,
She's singing now, but you know, I guess if she did continue that way, like we would not have Kami's kitchen.
I knew that everyone else in the family could do music, but I didn't know.
I didn't know myself.
I think you should be.
You can still proceed, you know?
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, what do you say, guys?
That's still here.
You should be singing too, right? Yay!
I'll leave that to my siblings. You
Yeah,
know?
a lot of them are in the business. So, can you want to give out your handles, your social media handles?
Well, they're not even active yet, but
Okay.
tomorrow. I am Kamila McDonald for now, at Skyline Levels for now. We're hoping Kamila's Kitchen JA was something I secured 2 years ago, and we're trying to log back in. So if not, then we'll probably try to create another easy, maybe Kamila's Kitchen Jamaica instead of JA. And it's definitely going to be KamilasKitchenJA.com. So that will be live this week as well. So yeah, we're almost there. You know, Mommy said earlier, as Kamila is about to launch, but it's not just me launching. You know, it's us. We launching because Daddy built the kitchen with him hand. This has been a vision of Mommy and Daddy for how long. So I just feel honored to be there with them to manifest it. You know, but it really is our business together. You know, and that's what I've learned on this journey of Kamila's Kitchen is that you know we're stronger together.
Yes.
And you know what more could a child want than to have your two parents who believe in your dream.
I will feel alright. And praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them all pass
There's dear in one love.
There is one question that I want to
Real love to ask. One heart.
Is there a place
Hopeless sinners who has hurt all mankind. To save his soul.
hard at work. We have brother Desmatch, who is also going to be with us. So we have a strong team. We can't do this without the team. So we just want to say give thanks for all of the energies. This has been weeks and weeks of menu testing, recipe testing, ideas, coming up with the names.
The lady that's sweet.
Oh my God, she's absolute sweetheart. Love her.
So, and also just the family, Kalisa, who will give her support and her ideas.
Yeah.
Auntie Caddy, who is here around Kaylani, who is here helping us to test it and make sure it's kid friendly.
Yeah.
So,
when you test it again, you can just give me a
right?
Come on, not a problem.
So,
the cheesecake thingy.
the cheesecake, yes.
Delicious.
And we're gonna have on the menu, we'll have juices, smoothies, burger that you tasted, tacos, wraps, sushi. We're gonna have soups, stew. We're gonna even have an Ethio jam, like a combination between Ethiopian and Jamaican. We're gonna have cookies and cheesecakes. And everything on the menu is plant-based and with whole real food, because you know one thing is to say vegan, but you know there's the processed side of vegan too. So it's real whole foods. You know, obviously it's dairy-free. A lot of the menu items are gluten-free. In fact, I would say 90% of the menu is gluten-free, and every menu item has a gluten-free option as well. You know, which is not really easy. It's not easy to make all of these things and do it the healthy way. It's more expensive of the ingredients. You know, there's no artificial sugars. There's none of those things. So it's real, natural, original ital meats, as Daddy call it, new age.
I'm going to be picking up all others in the community.
Yes, so we have veggie meals and meals, so we're going to have their burger. We've been testing it out, so we're going to have their burger.
That's a burger.
And we're going to have Santa ice cream.
We're going to have Minka, who have her healthy. Hello, I hope you're ready for the balls.
We have detox balls and dehydrated live. We're coming with live, so I'll provide the live snacks. And
we have Tej honey wine.
That's good.
So we want it to be a space where we can also big up everybody that is doing making their contribution. And as we talk about veggie meals and meals, who were here before, the whole world accepted it. Entrepreneurship. That stayed through this before it became this popular thing.
From she was and from before she born. Let's be
It's in good hands. When I see this move, I told you earlier, it's in good hands that you're leaping on this and you're branching it out right for the future. That's my happiness, my joy. You got a good foundation. That's like a dream come true.
Yes, we love it. It's awesome. It really is awesome. And
20 years later.
20 years later. We're really inspired by the family, and we know it from generation to generation. So can you imagine the legacy led by children and children, and woo, you know, it's just sweet. We don't like sweet. And the burger sweet.
Yes.
And the fries sweet. And the cheesecake sweet.
Oh, nice. Look at these pimples. The ancestors agree.
Family is still standing.
That's the
Working together, living together, helping each other. You see, in this 21st century, it's like that has gone and then people feel hopeless, but this has given us so much hope.
Yes.
Your family still stands.
Right.
Family still
More
strong.
good pimples.
No, it's a joy, man.
One second. Rootsology is all about it's a family affair. It's a family affair.
Yeah, so much I want. I think it's just food, everything. The only thing, you know, I love that. Very strong.
Y'all come in on the picture? You can take it first.
We're gonna
children live what they learn.
Come in, are you behind the camera?
Come in. Nature, yeah, and then we're going to have nature perform.
What a name.
And
in nature.
Nature Ellis. Nature.
Go put in the picture representative.
Will she come here, you think?
Listen to me. Did you see her clapping away when you guys were singing? She clapped so clapping away.
Let me hold on for you because I'm so funny now. Ready?
Alright, hold on. I can't see. Make a comment this. I can't see. Ah, alright. Beautiful.
Look this way. Yeah. Everybody this one first. Alright, let's do this one now. You got yours already?
I'm gonna comment the picture.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Is that what you're doing? Photo or live? You did a video?
Yeah.
From the bottomless pit, and I was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. Be forward in this generation, triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves get free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption freedom, redemption
Oh, of course. Let me get that into photo. That was awesome, actually, guys. Awesome. Can you take a picture?
You got Bob Marley, you know?
yes.
Take a picture.
I can't forget in Africa, we'll cook around a corner, we make a big picture
Brother
of
Stone,
Bob
come in
Marley.
here, no man.
On the
You
back of
can
one
make
bus.
someone take it.
Man, come.
You never ended to see.
Yeah, you want the bus paint up in a Bob Marley, you know? Redemption songs. Yeah, Rastafari.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, should we use the next over too?
I hear one. Kayano.
Got to have Kayano. Got to have Kayano. 'Cause the rain is falling. Kayano.
Thank you for blocking the
Got to
camera.
have Kayano.
Check it out, come on.
Got to have Kayana. The rain is falling.
Rain is falling, rain is falling.
Why did it so hard? You can touch the sky above the falling rain. I feel so good in my neighborhood store. Here I am again. Kayana. Got to have Kayana.
got to help Guyana. Got to help Guyana. 'Cause the rain is falling.
Alright, so that's the great Jamaican performance. Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to have Nature perform now, Nature. That was a true family. Come on to the daughter, don't?
Yes, with her.
With her? Yes. Alright, so Nature Ellis, take it away. It's all about Revolution Choice. With, what's her name again? Shadray. What's her name? She's doing her exercise, her voice exercise. Yes. Take it away.
Yes.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here, and I've been full joy myself with the presentation, and we don't have to go in details, but once you see, you know. And we're on camera right now, so whoever is watching this scene, see? Respect. So let's do this with the pause of most time. We respect Emmanuel Chin as well. Yes. Express yourself. Everyone should be able to express themselves freely. Freedom, 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 so that they can speak. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom. You should be free to speak. Yeah. We need free speech so that the messenger can teach, so the people realize their crooked lives. Free up your messenger so that your works can reach. Express yourself. Everyone should be able to express themselves freely. Freedom, 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 so that they can speak. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom. You should be free to speak. Yeah. We need free speech so that the messenger can teach, so the people realize their crooked lives. Free up your messenger so that your words can reach ya. Free up your messenger, messenger of truth and rights. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom, so that they can speak. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom. You should be free to speak. Yeah. Free like a Marco speech, like the Whalers lyrics. Free like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King's speech. So many lose their lives because they speak the truth. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King got executed. Still we have the freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom, so that they can speak. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom. You should be free to speak. Yeah. Yes, the Orthodox teach so you can learn. Yes, I am. Yes, the biggie man teach so you can learn. Yes, the Bubble man teach so you can learn. Yes, the 12 tribe teach so you can learn. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom. so that they can speak. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Freedom, freedom. You should be free to speak. Yes. We are burning fire inside you. Do good. It's a burning fire in my soul. We can all use our love to save the world. And if you feel that joy in your heart, hold on, don't let it part. Learn to forgive as you would want to be forgiven. Reprisal is not the answer all the time, no. And if you check the pages of history, you realize this is no mystery, yeah. Positive energy is the answer. It's a burning fire in my soul. Let's give thanks and praise. It's a burning fire in my soul. We can all use our love to save the world. And if you feel that joy in your heart, hold on, don't let it part. Learn to forgive. You want to be forgiven. The price is not the answer all the time, no. And if you check the pages of history, you realize this is no mystery, yeah. Positive energy is the answer. But it's a burning fire in my soul. We can all use more love to save the world. And if you feel that joy in your heart, hold on, hold on, hold on, don't let it fly. Well, I don't care about your race or religion. Full time we be sit down, make a conscious decision. What is gonna happen to the future generation? Too much chaos and destruction on the land. Population control with their man-made diseases. See them on the media, lying and deceiving. Millions of people get tricked by this evening to kill and destroy them willing. But it's a burning fire in my soul. We can all use more love to save the world. And if you feel that joy in your heart, hold on, don't let it part. Shaggy, what you say? Let love rain on the people. Stop promote the evil. Let love rain on the people. Yeah. Let love rain on the people. Stop promote the evil. Let love rain on the people. Well, it's a burning fire in my soul. We can all use more love to save the world. And if you feel that joy in your heart, hold on, hold on, hold on, don't let it part. Yes, to Nature Ellis. Much love and respect, equal rights and justice. One love. That's it. You are so remarkable. Karen, I will be taking a train. Yeah. I'm not crying, baby. Unforgettable. You are so remarkable. Karen, I will be taking a train. Yeah. Want to see you all over and over again. Karen, I need you more than a friend. Want to see you all over and over again. Just a smile on your face and your warm embrace. And if you don't feel the same, what a shame. Want to see you again. I don't want this to end. This tingling feeling in my soul. Karen, I will be taking a train. Yeah. Wanna see you all over and over again. Karen, I need you more than a prayer. Want to see you all over again. Loving you was a crime. I would surely break the law. 'Cause when I look in your eyes, I see no flaws. You're like a beautiful lily in the valley, created just for me. Please don't slip away, stand by me. Karen, I will be taking a train. Yeah. Wanna see you all over and over again. Karen, I need you more than a prayer. Wanna see you all over and over again. I know that many men wanna hold you in their arms, but baby, we are compatible. I know it can't be easy to ignore those other guys, but baby, please take a chance with me. Karen, I will be taking a train. Yeah. Wanna see you all over and over again. Karen, I need you more than a prayer. Wanna see you all over and over again. Yeah. I wanna spend my life. Yeah, yeah. Nature really love your style. With you, I wanna spend my life. Yeah, yeah. Nature really love your style. Karen, I will be taking a train. Yeah. Wanna see you all over and over again. Karen, I need you more than a prayer. Want to see you all over and over again.
Thank you. Thank you for your help, Shaggy. And thank you, my people.